Hey, it's Joe Amoia, the Smarter Dating Guy with today's Smarter Dating Tip. One of the questions I hear all the time is why is it so difficult to meet a good older man? And you know what? There are some specific reasons as to why it is challenging for most women. And the reason is that a lot of these guys have been married before, or they've been in relationships that didn't work out. And so these guys tend to look at relationships and marriage kind of like food poisoning. Imagine going to a restaurant and getting really sick, almost to the point that you thought you were going to die. Wouldn't the effect of that experience really make you think twice about going back to that restaurant and especially about eating that same dish? Well, unfortunately, a lot of these guys look at marriage and relationships in the same way. Now, I'm not justifying this in any way, and I think it's kind of foolish to base, your life based on one bad experience. But unfortunately, that's what a lot of these guys do. And so to them, going to that restaurant and getting really sick is the equivalent of making them realize that, you know what, I don't know if I want to go back there again. And so put yourself in the position of these guys. And again, I'm not justifying this, but I want to help you to understand and how you can avoid these kind of men. Is that they've been married, they've been in these relationships that didn't work out. And for a lot of these guys, the emotional devastation of going through that process, be it a bad breakup or even being in a really bad relationship, is kind of like to them being in prison. Or the financial impact of going through a divorce and losing half of all your assets. Going through that experience is devastating for a lot of guys. And so in their mind, they're like, why would I want to go back there again? And a lot of these guys, especially if they're older, already have their kids and already have their families. So they're like, why would I want to do that again? Again, I'm not justifying, but I want to give you some insight into the minds of these men so that you can stay away from them, because they're pretty obvious when you start dating them. So one of the things that you can do is, as you start to date these guys, is to simply ask them questions, really get to know them and see, are they the kind of guys that are showing you that they want to be in a relationship? Are they giving you the time, the effort, the love and appreciation that you really desire? Or are they showing you that they have no problem with commitment? They have no problem being in a relationship? Are they including you in their lives and making you feel like you're an important part of their life? If they are, then those are the kind of guys that you want to pursue and stay with. But if they're not, there's only one thing you want to do. You want to run. You want to get the hell out of there. I always use the expression when I'm working with my personal clients of, remember that cartoon, The Roadrunner, where you go beep, beep, and there was a cloud of dust? Well, that's exactly what you want to do. If you want a relationship and that's your goal, and you're dating a guy or you're getting to know a guy and it's obvious that he's got some stuff there, he's emotionally unavailable and he's not commitment material, then you know what? Get out of Dodge, because you cannot change him. You cannot fix him. You can be the greatest catch in the world, but he's not going to open up his mind. He may do it temporarily, but ultimately at the end of the day, his fears, his concerns are going to pop up and he's going to sabotage that relationship for himself. So I want you to really, really wrap your arms around this, because this will make your life so much easier. Because the truth is, there are a lot of guys out there like this, but there are also some great guys who would love to be married again and who would love to be in a relationship with someone like you. The problem is they don't know where you are and they don't know how to find you. And so one of the things that you can do is put yourself out there in a position and know how to screen men quickly so that you can find, meet, and attract the kind of guy that you're looking for. Now, if you're having a challenge doing this, I want you to send me an email, because I'd be more than happy to do a consultation with you to give you some insights and some tips on what you can do to explore how to put yourself in position to win the dating game. And if that's something that interests you, you want to take advantage of that offer, you can just send me an email at drjoe, D-R-J-O-E, at sd4w.com. Okay, that's Dr. Joe, D-R-J-O-E, at sd4w.com. Because this whole dating relationship thing can be difficult, but if you learn how to do it smarter, you're going to make your life so much easier. And that's my goal, and that's my intention for everybody who's watching this video. So I hope this helps. As always, if you know someone who can benefit from this, please pass it along. I'll see you soon. God bless.